Boys. Cali King. In the morning.
Eric V. Nick V. Let's slide into this special guest in the studio with the Baka Boyz, Nick V, Eric V here. I got all my pots up and here we go.
All right. Welcome to the show, guys. We're going to welcome you the way we do, okay? You ready? Put your headsets on. Put your headsets on. Here we go.
You gotta hear this, man. Well, it's the Baka, baby. It's the Baka Boyz in the morning. In the morning, it's the Baka Boyz, and we got some special guests for you. Their name is Black Caviar.
Can we get a Black Caviar Sanford and Son remix, maybe?
Absolutely.
Wow. Can we do
amazing,
that?
Guys. That
What
amazing.
an intro.
Are you awake now?
Now we are.
Very much.
All right,
Man.
so the first question I got from right here from we're live streaming on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Somebody said, I thought Caviar was black. You guys are white.
We get that a lot.
Yeah, we like confusing people.
So how did you come up with the name Black Caviar?
Well, we were just trying to think of a name for this project. We didn't even really know what to call it. So we had like a list of different names and with just ridiculous names. Like we were going to call ourselves Stay at Home Dad.
That's cool.
Okay.
I like that one.
And then Compliments of the Chef was another one that we were thinking about.
That was a front runner.
So when you're thinking about these names, are you thinking of your name on flyers and you're performing here?
On the marquee.
On the
That's kind of
marquee.
where I've envisioned it. And I
Yeah.
thought that Stay at Home Dad
It's a little
on a
long.
marquee
Too
would be
long.
like a good look. And then Jared looks at me and goes, what the hell are you talking about? And then so we try to think of something a little bit more, I don't know, a little more sexy, I guess you could say.
There's
So-
nothing sexier than black caviar.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wait, do you guys eat caviar or no?
We have.
What do you think about
What do you
the
think about it? Because they're like, it's fish eggs,
fish eggs,
right?
yeah.
I've never tried it, and I don't think I want to.
No, once we got it on we put it on our rider, but nobody gives it to us because we,
It doesn't
Not on that
exist.
level
Does it
yet.
exist?
Yeah, yeah.
It does exist.
It's a little expensive.
Every once in a while, we'll get it. And the one time we got it in Orlando, we couldn't believe it, and we just opened up the can, and people were just digging their fingers in it.
Oh, my
And we
God.
were handing it out in the crowd.
It was gross, dude. Tastes
It was
like
pretty gross.
bait, fishing bait.
Fishy. It does. You think you're going fishing.
Okay, so you guys had other careers before you guys formed Black Caviar. Were you guys, who's the A&R and who was the other guy?
Jared of A&R.
And then what else did you do?
I have a day job. I work in radio.
oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sirius XM.
Sirius XM. I work on a show called Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
We were just over at the Sirius XM in New York.
The building, yeah.
Last
Cool.
week.
That's where I work Monday through Friday.
It's a madhouse. And
It's crazy.
Cool as hell, though.
Yeah.
Because it's like 500 radio stations in one floor.
Yep.
And there's like people running around and working.
All kinds
It's-
of business going on.
Yeah.
And you just, I took a leak next to Samuel L. Jackson the other day. I looked over, I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
You never know who you're going to walk into.
That's right. Thought about peeking over the booth just to see what my man's working with.
Is it
but
true?
I didn't do it.
Did you start repeating any of his lines from any movies or
Oh
anything?
man, yeah, I'm a huge fan, so it's hard not to get starstruck when I
Right.
saw him. But
Right.
yeah, it happens all the time. You'll be next to somebody from the Catholic channel, and then somebody from a death metal band right next to you, and you're like, this is strange.
Yeah, that's the radio station business, but it's like I said, 500 stations within one.
That's
So
right.
What do you cover on your show?
It's mostly comedy.
Okay.
To have different people on. Like I wasn't there yesterday. I've been out here in LA, but they had Stone Cold on Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Don't go Steve Austin.
So we have different guests, different musicians, actors, actresses, mostly comedians, a lot of comedians.
All right, and you guys are originally from Pennsylvania, both of you?
Yeah.
Is that how
Yeah.
you met? You said back in school?
Yeah, just in the local music scene.
Music
in general.
scene. You
Booking
guys
shows.
ran into each other, music nerds running into each other
Yeah.
and figuring out, like, let's do something together. How long did it take you guys to actually form Black Caviar after you known each other for so many years?
Gosh. Yeah, we knew each other at least 15 years before we even got started.
Yeah, and it really kind of got going when you can just make music now on your laptop.
True.
Mm-hmm. So, with that and the internet, we were kind of like, oh man, let's make some tunes, have some fun with it, throw it on the internet. And we just didn't honestly realize that it would actually work.
Right.
Like you didn't even really try to become artists.
No.
You became artists.
We were just goofing around. It literally was, Jared always kind of says it's like we were playing, it's like a fantasy football league.
Right.
Just an escape on a Sunday afternoon,
Yeah.
Eat some wings.
And now you guys have to perform at Hard Summer
Summerfest.
That's right.
So how was that? How was that experience?
It was unbelievable.
Is that the first time doing a kind of festival like that, or have you guys you're on the festival scene now?
Yeah, it was
right?
our first summer really getting into it, but that
right.
was probably the biggest one. It was a little overwhelming.
So if I was to go to a Black Caviar show or go see you at Hardfest because I didn't get to go, what do I expect? What should I expect on stage? What kind of mayhem are you guys doing?
It's mostly like house music influenced by hip hop, and we mix in a little bit of everything. Just keep it funky, keep it fun, keep it moving. Real bouncy. We're real into Latin flavor. We're real into like some like New Orleans bounce kind of stuff. So. We do some twerks. We just make it a party.
A mixture of everything but fun stuff, basically.
all
That's
fun,
right.
yeah.
All fun.
So me and Eric have been producing for many, many years.
Yes.
And you might have heard some old productions. Of
course.
So about in 2014, we wanted to start, we did start. We didn't want to. We started producing a little bit more house music and stuff. We did some way back in the past, and then we sent it off to a couple of like managers. And we also had some twerk stuff, because it's like the scene is like, there's this and there's that. There's so much music out there. Like, why choose to do only one?
Yeah.
Exactly. So we sent this to this manager. You might know him as well. He's like, why don't you guys stick with one genre? I don't know about this whole multi-genre thing. And here we are 4 years later. You're on stage at Hard Summerfest. I love it.
It's funny that you say that because our manager, Pretty Timmy, over here.
Pretty Timmy!
Yeah, that's right.
I think he was the one I talked to.
Yeah, exactly.
Put him on blast.
It's like, we hand him like a twerk song. He's like, "What do you got? You guys got to figure your lane." And we're like, "Hey, man." And we're like, we got ADD, so it's like we have to be bouncing around to do different stuff. So
If you could do any kind of music for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, come on. Don't do that.
No, I'm just saying, like, one of what's your favorite music, your favorite genre, personally? It don't have to be production-wise. Like,
Create or playing?
Listening to. You're stuck on an island. You can only listen to one style of music the rest of your life. What is it?
probably bossa nova.
Bossa
I
nova.
think that's gonna make a resurgence coming up.
Okay.
I think listening, it'd be something a little more acoustic for me.
More
chill
acoustic
these
stuff,
days.
more
I'm
chill
calming
stuff.
down. But as far as
Yeah.
DJing, it's house music. I love playing dirty tech house, deep house.
It never gets old to you? I mean, it's 4/4 on the floor. It's forever. I mean, it's boom, 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 boom.
If I'm up there on stage, it doesn't get old. I think in the audience, as a grown man now, sometimes after a couple hours, I'm ready for bed or Netflix or
Have you guys already started doing your sampling for bossa nova stuff?
We're working on it. Yeah, we're getting in the mix.
Let me see what we got here. That's not bossa nova.
All right, so let's play one of your singles, your big single right now. Can you introduce
the latest one?
I want to tell everybody, I want to give them a warning. This is not clean, so if you have a child in the car,
Cover their ears.
Cover their ears. We're just going to give you a warning because we didn't have a clean version of this, so we're letting you know now.
All right, thank you.
I think there's the S word in it, so brace yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't like the S word.
Careful, kids. You don't want to hear that.
That's right.
Across the radio. Anyway, we have Black Caviar in the studio. We have a lot of other records we could play from them. Who's the rapper on All Right, Okay?
It's this girl, Glam.
Okay.
She's incredible. We linked up with her about a year ago. One of Jared's friends manages her, and we were hearing a couple different rappers, and we heard her, and she had like a Missy Elliott kind of vibe.
Okay.
And Timbaland is one of our hugest influences, so we were kind of like, let's try it, and it worked. So.
Let's listen in. This is Black Caviar. All right, okay, right?
Yep.
And it's out on Dimac.
Yep.
Yeah.
You bet.
We'll be right back with more. Black Caviar in the studio. That's the latest from them right there. All right, okay. Featuring Glam, female MC. She's from New York, sir?
Yeah.
NYC. Hold on, I'm sorry about that.
I think she's originally from the Bay, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's holding it down from the Bay, but she lives out in Brooklyn now. So,
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
so you guys originally from Pennsylvania.
That's right.
That's like an hour and a half on the train from New York, 2 hours? How
Yeah,
long?
about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
On a good day, depends how I-78 is that day, but yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, so back to the A&R real quick. What did you guys learn? How long have you been in A&R, by the way?
I was there about 3.5 years.
And you're no longer doing that?
No, actually quit because they wanted to sign us, and it was a kind of a conflict.
Yeah, it's like I want to sign myself. Yeah, that's cool.
$2 million.
So they turn you down. And it's like, you know what? F you. I don't need you. I'm going on tour with my bud.
I mean, with the success of a lot of artists out there, obviously DJs turn producer, turn A&R and all that stuff, from your Steve Aoki's to your Calvin Harris's to, of course, the Chainsmokers, things like that. How has that influenced you guys at all? Is like, let's continue down this path. Now that you're getting the response that you're getting now, is that intriguing?
It was a joke at first, right?
Well, it was a joke.
No, it really kind of was a joke.
we were both in many bands. I toured for a long time as a
same
drummer,
here.
and we bagged it. We were like, okay, we're adults. Let's get jobs.
Let's be
do
an
our thing.
adult, yeah.
Health insurance.
I
was a
needed
big-
health insurance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a nice thing to have as an adult.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Dental, I got good eye care. So,
Right.
yeah.
And you got all that being black caviar now?
No.
No.
Not yet. No, it's one of those things where still have the day job, but you know, this is starting to really kind of become a full-time thing.
That's pretty cool, man.
Where's been your favorite place to play so far? Like what city, what country, or any of that stuff?
Oh man, there's so many. I think one of the first ones that come to the top of my head is last year when we just started really kind of getting going. We got invited to do a party in Silicon Valley.
Ooh.
And it was with this electric self-driving car company.
Wow.
Okay.
And everybody there was just, it's Silicon Valley. So everybody was whacked out of their minds. They had a Alice in Wonderland theme.
Oh, man.
And we just had never been a part of that world.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just kind of, I don't know if you know anything about the people over there, but in Silicon Valley, but it's like they are just out there.
They're a different breed.
Yeah.
They are special. They're a different breed. They work on a higher, different plane than us normal people.
They have different IQs, number one, and they really, I heard they go heavy on the LSD.
Yeah.
They do that. Microdosing is big.
Microdosing is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's regular. That's every day. That's like wake up, microdose.
I think they were multi-dosing that night. Yeah,
well,
because
it's a party they're celebrating.
Yeah.
They have a car that is driving itself.
they're like, this is crazy. Let's go crazy. Yeah, exactly.
Black Caviar in the studio with the Baka Boyz now. Who else have you guys worked with artist-wise? A lot of rappers. And how do you choose the rappers?
I think it has to be something kind of unique.
Okay.
You know, something a little bit left to center. Like I said, with Glam, we're just, you know, obviously huge Missy Elliott fans, and you know, she kind of had a similar vibe. You know, and a couple other people that we worked with. Actually, funny story. When he worked A&R, you want to tell the story about Remy?
Oh yeah, so the guy that's on Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa
Yeah,
now
we love that.
was actually
I
my
love that.
boss's assistant.
No
That was-
way.
That was like the first. Towards the end of this being a hobby was when we wrote Coco, and it was this. We used to go down after we were all done work. There was a studio at Universal.
I love that record,
and we
Coco,
just
by
make
the way.
some records. And this was my boss's assistant. He was like 22 at the time. Got a publishing deal after this, and now he's a songwriter.
I love it.
Does really well.
Let's play a little bit of this real quick. We'll be right back. Black Caviar.
It's spicy like Old Bay.
All right, now it came out a couple years back. We were playing that record on our other radio show.
Oh, thanks, man.
Super
Yeah.
duper dope. And you guys are good production, good music. You know, we're fans of music, and we're obviously DJs. So it's like if something moves us, then it goes into Serato.
Yeah, we're gonna play it.
And if we have a chance to play it, we're gonna play the record. That's it. That's where it is.
That's what's up. Thanks,
But
guys.
You guys seem like very good guests, very open, very friendly. So we're gonna play a game with you. You guys want to play this game?
Sure.
All right, this is a game show, and it's called Have You Ever? Let's go right here.
And now it's time for the new game show that's sweeping the nation. With your host, Eric and Nick V, where they ask the questions people think about but are afraid to answer. But not here. It's no holds barred. So let's get playing your favorite new game show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Black Caviar in the studio. We're about to play Have You Ever? You get the premise of the game, right? It's we're going to ask you random ass questions, and you guys answer them truthfully. If you don't feel comfortable, you can say pass, but that kind of gives away the answer, though, right there. Just let you know.
I got you.
All right, here we go. Have you ever cried during sex because it was so good?
No, have not.
I've cried for other reasons.
All right, have you ever had a booty call with someone lower than your usual standard?
Have we ever? I'm sorry. Say it
Have
again.
you ever had a booty call with someone lower than your usual standard?
I mean, that's kind of the norm, right?
yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean,
so
it's just easy. It's low hanging fruit.
That's a yes. That's a yes right there. Have you ever used the line "just the tip"?
Oh yeah, every night.
Have you ever had a threesome with two people you just met?
One person I just met.
Okay,
I knew the other one, but yeah, I mean, kinda.
kinda. Okay.
One of them, maybe I wish I didn't know.
Have you ever wanted to be abducted by aliens?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Big alien guys.
I'm huge alien, huge into aliens, of course.
Okay. Have you
Sounds
ever slid into the DM of an Instagram model and hit that?
Not that you want to say on the air.
I've slid into DMs, but they just funny. They never got read. You know, so.
Have you ever met a hot girl and you started talking to her up close and then you noticed she has straight ass breath?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Of course.
That happens late night a lot, actually.
Really?
Pretty regularly.
Okay. Have you ever used the dog filter on Instagram?
No.
No.
Okay, good for you. Have you ever watched the movie The Notebook?
Of course. Oh my God.
You have to.
Did you
Waterworks.
Did you cry?
Dude, I cried at Titanic, man. Like, I can't watch any of those movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you ever wondered why Kanye is such an a-hole?
Whoa, Eric. They might want to work with Kanye one day.
Okay. You can say pass.
Pass.
Have you ever wondered if the government controls the weather?
Ooh, what's that? HAARP, HAARP, right?
I know,
Oh,
yes.
you guys
That's
know
a
what's
big
up.
yes,
Yeah.
All right,
that's
gonna
a
be
yes.
That's gonna be it for Happy Hour right there. You guys did good.
okay.
Though.
Okay,
You guys did
that was
good.
fun.
It wasn't that bad.
Before we go any further, guys, it says here in your bio that you guys decided to pursue music careers to maintain the balance and alliance of your chakras. Is that totally farce or is that real?
I mean, pretty much, like sometimes, the antidepressants don't work as well as you hope they would. So you're like, all right, so we got to do something else to boost the endorphins. So we're like, let's make music.
Dope.
So, so, it's definitely, I don't know. I think it's like necessity for life at this point, making music,
Are you guys into any kind of breath work or any kind of self-healing or any kind of work like that outside?
Yoga, things like that.
Oh, yeah, I practice
meditation.
I practice yoga 3-4 times a week.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of keeps me sane.
We did a story this morning on being in the gym and farting in the gym, and they said that yoga can also make you fart. It's true, right?
Yeah.
How do you control your fart at yoga?
I mean, I haven't. Sometimes you go into the what do they call it? Where you pull your legs back, and I'm just sometimes the hole opens a little bit and a little air sneaks out. You know what I mean? So
We're all human, man. What are you gonna do?
It's sneaky farts, right?
yeah, so this again, at least I haven't estarred.
No sharded.
Nick
I don't know if I could say that.
Nick had a cure for this, right? You did a test. You talked about these sneaky things.
Oh yeah, because this happened to me before. Sometimes I go to the gym and you're gonna fart because you're doing exercise, so you got to stop the exercise immediately, real quick, and then you might want to do a little sneak fart to find out a little test to see if it's gonna be a smell, one of those smelly farts.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
if it's not, then you can let it loose. But if it is, you might want to remove yourself from the area.
Yeah.
It
Well,
gets-
so-
You gotta
Sometimes-
take your headphones off. I've done that before. You can't tell how hard you're pushing with your headphones on. Yeah.
tell if it makes a noise.
I've been on the elliptical and just been like. And you're like, hey, you know what? I don't know if anybody can hear it, but I can, so we're good.
Hey guys, I gotta go take this call. I'll be right back. Basically that type of thing,
Black
right?
Caviar is in the studio with us now. You have 54 million streams on this song, What's Up Danger. I want to talk about this song from the soundtrack. It's the Spider-Man soundtrack. It came out right after the Sunflower song from Post Malone and Sway Lee. Huge record, huge soundtrack. Tell me about the making of this song and how the hell did you guys get on that soundtrack?
It was a Universal thing. We had a couple records come out with Universal, and then the Spider-Man soundtrack came up, and they sat us down in a room with Blackway, and they were like, "Here's what we need. Here's a couple keywords. Can you write a song about overcoming fear and becoming Spider-Man?"
Oh my God, let's
and
play
then it was our first crack, and then there it was.
Man, 54 million streams. Congratulations. Let's play it. And this is a straight up hip hop record.
Yeah, it's one of our first
Yeah,
ones.
this was one of our first hip hop records that we did, and I think we fell in love with doing more hip hop stuff, so definitely in the works.
Let's listen a little bit of this right here.
Black Caviar in the studio. It's the Baka Boyz. 59 after the hour.
Snares cracking on that joint.
That low end is banging. So who you guys love producing hip hop? Who are your influences as far as hip hop goes? Let's hear the repertoire and your whole sound set right there that you love.
I'd probably say hip hop wise, the two producers that we go back to just having so much love for is Pharrell and Timbaland.
Yeah. Virginia Beach, both of them.
Yeah, and you can put on one of their beats from late '90s, early 2000s, and you're still banging your head, you're still bopping, and
What do you think that is? Why do you think that it comes from them? What do you love about that?
it just rhythmically, it's perfect.
And stuff's off.
Yeah, it's a little off.
Like even I have some Dre samples from over the years that cut up, and the way they're cut up, it's always the snares and the claps are always a little late.
Yeah,
It gives you this,
we've interviewed both of them and asked them the question. I particularly asked Pharrell. I was like, how are you programming your drums? He's like, just on no quantize.
Yeah,
So
big, dude.
You know?
And that's Timbaland. We saw, I don't know if you saw this, but he just beatboxes a beat, and then kind of draws it in,
Kind of
And it's-
mimics it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
so
pretty
if
amazing.
you guys were sitting in the studio with Pharrell or Timbaland, have you guys got to meet them yet at all?
I met Timbaland once. He was up where I work. Never Pharrell. It's a dream to meet him. Obviously it's a dream to collaborate. I would love to take Pharrell and be like, all right, let's make a house banger.
Yeah.
Because he's done some more up tempo stuff.
Yeah,
sure.
But I don't think he's ever made like a straight house record.
No.
And I think it would be like one of the sickest. I mean, well, I guess he did Daft Punk.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can call Get Lucky
pop-
house.
more poppy,
Yeah, pop.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 70s disco stuff.
Yeah,
where,
exactly.
That's
but
what.
not straight house. So
No.
yeah, it's a dream of ours for sure.
What would you ask him about his production process, like producing, being a producer in the studio? What was the one thing that you want to know how he does, like really kind of?
I want to know how he makes a song sound full with so few tracks.
Right?
so few layers.
Right.
It's just a kick, snare, and a bass, and I'm in my car with a nasty face. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You know,
How
there's
do you do
a
that?
record right now that is on the charts climbing, the MJ record, that it's like a loop. It's like a salsa loop and a
Yeah.
kick and a
Very
clap.
simple.
And that's it. There's no tones, there's no keys, there's no nothing. And this guy is like a top 10 record in pop charts right now.
Yeah, he's a genius. I mean, he's the best. In my opinion, he's the best ever, as far as production goes.
I like it. All right, guys. So before we let you go, there's one more thing that we can do with you all before you leave. Just want to make sure you get the full experience here. Eric V, help me
Give it
out.
to us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have walked into a room of positivity. You hear the music change, right?
Yes.
The vibe has changed now. Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye, but we're going to say it in a good, positive manner. Have you ever heard of the word mouth love?
Mouth love?
Yes.
Oof. That sounds dirty, man.
Sounds like you can get herpes.
No, it's mouth love, and these are positive words, Nick. These are affirmations that Nick V writes for us. He likes to share it with our audience and share it with our guests. So we want you guys to follow along. It's like a yoga class for your mouth.
Okay.
Simple. It's positive. It's he looks scared over here. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
He didn't have his
He's like,
coffee,
"This
so he's
sounds
like,
dirty."
oh boy.
All right, so mouth love. We just need you to follow along.
Okay.
Nick V's our leader. He's our class instructor, our mouth instructor.
It's a positivity cult.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And all you got to do is breathe in and set ourselves up for that prana. Breathe it out one more time.
Don't fart
please.
while you're breathing in, please.
Blow it out. Don't you feel better already?
I feel great.
All right, Black Caviar, if you will please repeat after me. You'll be cloaked in positivity no matter where you go today throughout the universe. You will be cloaked with this stuff right here.
Follow along.
I am full of light.
I
am full of light.
I am a king.
I am a king.
I am fierce.
I am fierce.
My drip way too hard.
My drip way too hard.
You are in mouth love.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys. You did pretty good.
Thank you.
First
I
timers.
do feel better.
Yeah.
You feel
great.
better?
You feel great.
Hey, remember when you go talk to somebody today, tell them you had mouth love.
I will.
Don't forget that.
I'm gonna do a final shavasana right on your floor right now. So.
It's very important to tell people you did mouth love today.
And you could pass mouth love off to those if you wanted
Right.
to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll spread the gospel. I like that.
I'm gonna give it to our manager, Pretty Timmy over
Oh,
here.
damn! TMD's down for the mouth love.
Hey, Timmy, after you get the mouth love, make sure to hashtag mouth love, okay?
Hey guys, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it. How can people follow you? Where do they follow you?
Real Black Caviar on all socials, and guys, thank you. It's an honor to meet you guys.
Thank you, man.
See you in New York, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Bless up. A&R, right? You're signing us? You're signing records?
Done
right
deal.
now?
Let's do the deal right now.
Still deal. Sign me. Sign me. I want to sign me.
How much money you got?
Radio how it's supposed to be heard. It's the Baka Boyz Show.
What's going on? This is Drip.
Every day.